All right, this is a speech by Jamie Robertson about the Benghazi. Can you tell me how you know Jamie?
I am Jamie's coworker, and my name is Sarah Garrison.
All right. Next.
I'm Sammy.
And I'm Cameron.
We're the neighbors.
I'm Ryan. My girlfriend is Jamie's coworker.
My name's Gray, and I work with Jamie.
All right.
September 11th, 2012, around 9:40, an assault was launched on the U.S. diplomatic compound in Benghazi, Libya. The gunmen behind this attack were a militia group that followed Omar Gaddafi. He was a tyrant leader of Libya that just brought suffering and death to the country. Their target was U.S. Ambassador J. Christopher Stevens, as he was there to be a voice for the Libyan people. They overwhelmed the compound and all of the people in it. The U.S. Ambassador and the U.S. State Department Information Officer, Sean Smith, took refuge in a safe room that was equipped with a metal... It's okay, let me keep on. A metal barred door that they were quickly overwhelmed by smoke that was coming from the fire that the attackers set from the other side of the door. The CIA annex that was nearby was on alert just in case this was going to happen. A security team that was made up of former Navy SEALs were there as contractors to protect the annex instead of actually taking care of the other people. As soon as the attack took place on the U.S. compound, they heard and saw everything. These guys immediately took up arms and were ready to rescue them. Before they could do so, they were stopped by the CIA consul, who told them that they needed to stand down and they had no order to take action to rescue the Americans. 3 hours after the attack took place, they were getting calls over the radio from the Americans trapped inside that were saying, "If you do not come and help us, we are going to die." Unable to deal with this anymore, the U.S. Navy SEALs, the former U.S. Navy SEALs, took order and went to go rescue them. Upon them getting there, they rescued 30 Americans and the U.S. consulate ambassador, Christopher Stevens, and they rescued him, and he was taken to the nearest hospital, but unfortunately was pronounced dead upon arrival due to smoke inhalation. 45 minutes after the rescue team returned to the CIA annex, they received word of a threat of another attack that would happen on their outpost. Around 4 a.m., the same group that attacked the U.S. compound launched another attack on the annex, killing 2 former Navy SEALs that were part of the initial rescue team. Their names were Glenn Dougherty and Tyrone Woods. Also, 2 Americans were wounded. 13 hours after the first attack and call for help was finally initiated, they finally showed up, and the American lives were given to safety. There was no possible way to have prevented this attack, but I believe that if our government would have been more concerned about the American lives at stake than the feelings of the other countries, then those lives could have been spared. They keep saying that justice is supposed to be served, but still to this day, there's no justice being served. I'm now going to show you 2 clips. One is a documentary called 13 Hours that is focused on the events that happened that morning. The other clip is a trailer from the movie 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, that was directed by Michael Bay to portray the events that really happened that night. So, let's do that.
We treated every day the same. It didn't matter if it was September 11th or October 1st or whatever. If they had GRS there, it was considered a high threat environment anyway, so our security was always high.
I got a phone call on my cell from Roan, which was Tyrone Woods, saying I needed to get back to the annex and don't go anywhere near the embassy.
we're sitting there waiting, and I'm looking at Bob and saying, hey, you know, we need to get over there, we're losing the initiative. And he just looks back and says, stand down, you need to wait. More time starting to go by. The state guys are on the radio saying, hey, they're lighting the villa on fire, which is where the safe room is, where the ambassador was hiding out.
The panic that you could hear in the State Department voices, the fear that they had was just, I mean, it was heart aching that we couldn't get there quicker. You could hear the gunfire, you know, in the distance you could see the flames or the glow of the fires.
That was kind of the last straw, and we just said, hey, we're rolling.
And it was at that time that it was my responsibility to make sure our compound was going to be secure, and I was now responsible for the lives of 20 people.
Next thing you know, again, another attack happens.
We got a rocket that hit the back wall, small arms fire opened up, and a mortar hit the top of the wall.
There was a local Libyan plane that we finally got out on, and it was about 13 hours that from the time of contact until we finally took off from Benghazi.
We didn't have to go over and rescue them. The State Department guys, that wasn't our job. Ours was to protect the CIA personnel. But when you hear Americans on the radio basically pleading for help because there's no one else to come get them, we knew that we didn't have an option but go get them. And you know, that's just the way we are. You're not going to leave an American behind. You're not going to leave somebody that needs your help when you know that you can make a difference in their life.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you an actual trailer from the movie that Michael Bay made called 13 Hours, The Secret Life of the Soldiers that actually went in and did the initial to help them out. So personally, I feel like that our government could have done more to rescue the lives that were lost. Though it was few, it could have been none. But the delay in reaction is what caused that. So now I'm going to show you the movie that Michael Bay made. And I really think if you guys haven't seen it, I really think you guys should see it because it's really an amazing movie. So.
trained SEALs at Coronado, so he knows the drill. Welcome to Club Med.
Ambassador
to light for all of you if you did not know everything that actually happened. And thank you so much for being here to listen to my speech.